Get us some sound while we're gonna chit chat about stuff. We're gonna be on a login screen. Alright, welcome. It's a stupid late work night stream. So, if any of y'all saw Phoenix logged in to Bullroarer today, it's because I was that jerk and logged in during my lunch break at work. Because unfortunately, I work for a fairly small company, and having 2 people scheduled out for vacation means there cannot be a third scheduled out for vacation or PTO or whatever. So here we are. Anyway, I have some things we can go over. We can go over the preview notes from Bullroarer, which are available right here. Let me link them in chat for you. Let me get the actual proper looking post here. One thing I dislike about LotRO is that the URLs look weird. DDO doesn't have the same problem, but that's okay. So, one thing I'm going to stress is this is all preview. This is not final. So there's a lot of iteration work that's going to be done by Standing Stone to make these things even better. And it will take the input of folks like myself and you as viewers and players of the game. Now, this is a stupid late stream by the time anybody sees this. Tomorrow, Wednesday, late morning, early afternoon, Eastern/server time. The floodgates will be open for anybody and their uncles and brothers and cousins with a LotRO account, regardless of account type. Will be able, well, except banned accounts, right? Will be able to hop in, create their own Brawler, and work with the new LI system. One thing, again, to stress from Standing Stone's own comments, the LI system is in a pretty early state, so things will change. I can almost smell the we're letting this loose a little bit too early kind of thing to it. So let's go over the notes. The Brawler is a melee class, so basically you're gonna Mike Tyson them, beat them up, boom, boom, boom. No chewing their ears off, please. Who fought barehanded? Based on, as I expected, Helm Hammerhand, because A, Hammerhand, hello, and B, the simple fact is the main lore character besides Helm that we know of for sure that was a Brawler type was Tulkas, who went and knocked Morgoth himself down on his face. But Tulkas is off limits to Standing Stone because he was never mentioned in the Lord of the Rings or the appendices, which is the Hobbit, which are the only 3 main sources of canon that Standing Stone is allowed to use. Hi, Bear Doan. All right. So Helm Hammerhand beat people up with battle gauntlets. So battle gauntlets will be the weapon of the Brawler. I'm gonna turn my fan on because it's toasty in here, even though I'm wearing a hoodie. Because guess what? It's late night. Druid's wearing jammies. Alright. So battle gauntlets and steel armor. Hurling themselves into battle for the benefit of friend and devastation of foe. Alright. So this is a DPS, off-tank, and support class. It is not primary. It's not a primary tank. It's not heals. And here's something interesting. Any race in Middle-earth can be a Brawler except for Bjornings because, of course, Bjornings are Bjornings. They are unique in that regard. So this is new. So metal will be the currency. So metal will be like Bjorning's Wrath or power for pretty much any other class. I want to say energy for some reason. For Bergs. Anyway. So, all Brawlers have a passive ability called Combat Flow, which increases the DPS done by your skills for each point of metal you have. Gauntlets, instead of the traditional weapons of combat, your Brawler wields with punches, slams, kicks, thrown items. Ooh. Thrown bottles, one hopes. And more. Hopefully you're not just like picking up random, pulling a random bottle out of your ass and throwing it, or a random rock out of the ground. Because that's actually one thing I find hilarious about the Jedi consulars in Star Wars: The Old Republic is that they're just pulling up some random thing. So let's go see what's going on in chat. I just got a well met. And I don't even see why, but that's okay. Because I can't see the thing. Well met, whoever just rolled in, I appreciate you being here. In the meantime, so instead of the traditional weapons of combat, Brawler wields battle gauntlets. So that'll be interesting. So these can wear battle gauntlets combat, and they will appear throughout the game world as you level. So basically, the battle gauntlets will drop like any other piece of gear or weaponry, and they are considered two-handed weapons. So you get one pair of gauntlets that will, you know, cover both of your things. So now I want to know, can you dye your battle gauntlets? Because weapons, in general terms, can't dye, but gauntlets imply clothing. So I don't know, we'll find out. So this is interesting. Brawlers have 2 trait trees to specialize in, along with a 3rd general tree to provide additional flexibility and benefits. Why am I reading it off of there? Let's go over here. Alright. Along with a 3rd general tree to provide additional flexibility and benefits. So it sounds like it's going to be kind of like most classes that have their blue line and their red line, and then their yellow line is generally the one that you throw your spare points into. Though some classes, their yellow line is actually their best line. Bjorning. So we'll see. So the fulcrum blue, and that's going to be your defense and debuffs that always way to increase your vitality. So that sounds a bit off tanky. The Maelstrom red is your DPS and a half. So that's the offense trait tree, increases your crit, setup skill damage, might, and acquisition of metal. And the fundament yellow, reading is fundamental. What? Oh, I didn't want you to do that. Stop that. Get me the right window. Click on you. There we go. Give me access to the... I want that. No, I don't want to move. I just want to scroll down. There we go. Alright. The yellow line is not a... This is actually very interesting. It's not a trait tree that can be specialized into. Rather, this tree offers benefits that complement both either the other two. So basically, they've got 2.5 trait trees. So it really is intended to be something to add extra points on. So that's going to tell me that if you specialize in blue or red, that anything you spend in yellow will be the 2 points, because it's not going to be your primary setup. And you can access it from the character select screen, which we'll show you in just a minute. And the other half of this party is the LI update. Yes! Elda with a resub! 2 years! Hype! Oh my god, much love to Elda. Actually, Igneous! Igneous in here for 4 months. Igneous, my new best friend. Igneous, I don't want to tell you what I did to that hard drive you sent me, because it's going to make you cry, because it's making me cry right now. Cleavebeard! Hello! Welcome! We're close to a hype train. Oh my god, I've only ever had one hype train. Hype trains are awesome. But anyway, choo-choo! Anyway. So LIs, the new LI system is LI 3.0. So this is not going to add on to the current LI system as a 3rd progression. It's intended to replace both of them. Now, my understanding is that this new LI system will not force you to automatically, all of a sudden, hey, new LI system, get rid of your old stuff. There's going to be a lot of work to iron this thing out. I think they're going to massage it over a period of time before they pull the ripcord, to borrow a WoW term, and say, yes, you must get rid of your original LIs. So, new LIs are available for barter in the Isengard crafting area. For those who don't know, the Isengard Tavern, Isengard Bits 5, is a secret location only available on the Bullroarer and presumably the Palantir test servers, where you can go and basically kit out a brand new character with whatever gear they've got on tab. And they have vendors and things. You can get free LotRO points. Nothing on Bullroarer carries over to your regular account. So if you hit up the vendor to get tons of Mithril coin or LotRO points, they will not go to your regular balance. So that's a thing. All right. So there are vendors to help you with the new LI system, and there'll be stuff that you can buy from the vendors. Elda, yeah, it does count actually. 100 biddies is awesome. Thank you, Elda. Not enough, but it's okay. I'm not worried about that. We're having fun tonight. We're going to discuss this while I'm still awake, which is not going to last for very long. All right, so here's the thing. This new system starts at level 50, which is why it's going to replace the current LI systems that we have here. All right, and I think some of the stuff they haven't really worked out is, well, what do you do with your existing LIs? And how do they convert? Must they convert? Can we just use the old system? You can still use the old system, but I imagine at some point they're going to pull that ripcord and say, you need to get off your butts and switch your stuff over to the new system by XYZ date, whatever. But I don't imagine that's going to be anytime soon, because there's way too many. It's kind of like the vines running around my neighbors in my house. There's too many. It's like Hail Hydra. Once you cut off one head, 5 of them grow back or something. All right. So basically, we're going to go into the Isengard Tavern here in a minute and pick out a new LI for this character. We're going to check out the vendors, which are currently just bookshelves right now. And we'll see how it works, and we'll take a look at it. So once you have a weapon class scale to your level, you go back to the area in the crafting hall, pick up traceries. There are only currently 4 kinds of traceries. So for those who play DDO, I'm immediately put into mind a filigree, but we don't know how this works with that system. Cleavebeard, you're a DDO player. You can let me know how that works, because I know. No, you can actually do multiple things on the same person. It's just hype trains require a certain threshold of bits, subs, gift subs, etc. So, how do you acquire the items you use to barter the traceries? The currency to barter them. Okay, that's actually something I do know the answer to the question to. Well, actually, how do you acquire them in-game? We don't know. They haven't decided. And, in fact, one of the things I did is I missed part of it because, for some stupid reason, my world chat was screwed up. But I did actually log much of the chat since from, like, 7:30 to 10 when Cordovan and MVP were in-game answering questions from people. So that's something I think most of the other streamers may not have necessarily, question mark. Probably StrimTom does, because StrimTom is awesome. So how hard will it... We don't know that. That's going to be interesting to find out. So that's what we have so far. So we got 4 kinds of traceries. Heraldic traceries are your basic stat buffs. And that will alter the damage type of the weapons. So that sounds like the Balerian, Dwarf Make, Western-esque kind of damage types. That sounds like it takes the place of the title scrolls that we currently have right now. Sounds like it. Word of Power traceries are specialized, filling the role. So those are based on what you're trying to do. Are you AoE? Are you single target? Are you hots or dots? More dots, more dots! So those are pretty much how you're going to... Like, if you're going to be a raider, this is how you're going to figure out your raid team is going to need somebody who does X thing, and this is how you're going to build up your LI to maximize that X thing. So 2 Word of Power traceries can be slotted per weapon, 3 per class item. So that's a total of 5 you can have. Word of Mastery traceries, class specific, and they do resemble the legacies from the original LIs and Imbued LIs. If you look in my Discord, sorry, I've got the burps. So I had some amazing lobster cakes for dinner tonight, and it had this Really nice butter garlic dipping. Oh my god, it was so good. Not bad for Kroger. Well, it wasn't Kroger brand, but it was really nice. Anyway, back from food, back to traceries. So word of mastery traceries are basically similar to your class legacies, but they're trying to avoid the term legacies because they don't want people to get confused. So these will be similar. So even though they say closely resemble the old legacies from the current system. So you can have 6 words of mastery traceries slotted per item. So that's 6 for your weapon, 6 for your class item, so a total of 12. It's down from 7 for the current LIs. Word of craft are generic single stat. That step in the future, step bonuses will be attached to those. Ooh. 3 word of crafts may be slotted per item. 3rd slot is still unlocked after reforging. Okay. Enhancement runes, they are used. So basically, enhancement runes are runes that are going to be used to enhance a tracery to make the tracery even better. Okay, so for example, this is how they are going to manage to use the same LI from level 50 up to level whatever. So that will be pretty cool, because one thing I did not like about LIs 1.0 or 2.0 is how 1.0 is how you had to keep destroying and then making a whole new weapon, which is like, a legendary item, the whole concept of Anduril being a single weapon that, Aragorn didn't completely get a new sword every few levels, right? Okay, does not increase the rarity from one color to the next, just the item level. Bearing in mind that ages, first age, second age, third age, as a thing are going away with this system. So we won't have those anymore. And you can stack stuff, but some stuff is not going to stack in the near future. So imagine that for maybe the next preview. In UI, they already know UI needs a lot of work. So, the number of legacies previously gave damage, crit damage have been rolled into the word of power styles. So captains no longer bleed crit damage, because that will fall under dot crits. Okay. And I understand that some folks are concerned that champions are losing crit multipliers. So there we go. Let's scroll further on down. Come on, Scrolly. Oh, do scroll. Come on, scroll. Nope. Stop that. Oh, yeah. That's what I get for clicking on something else for a second. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so other notes. So there's some tweaking to the Falakaza Doom raid. We're not going to mess with that. And, pardon me. So, some updates to Shadowfax and Treebeard. Sorry, Igneous. You want seafood now. I apologize. You're getting well mets and I don't even know why. My activity feed isn't saying anything. Thank you for the hosts. Or the whatevers that you're doing. If you're following the channel, thank you. Unless you're a hate raider, then I'm gonna ban you. Because I'm that asshole. Alright. All epic battle item set bonuses no longer function. Oh, I know people are going to get salty about that. So epic battles item set bonuses no longer function on a character level 106 and higher. Oh, wow. And if character levels past the effective level of an item set bonuses will now deactivate. I know some folks are going to get salty about that, but guess what? I agree with that decision. So those are the notes. Again, you can find them on LotRO.com under the forums, and they're available to anybody to see. Hey, look, there's a thing. Let's clicky this. So, chat, would you prefer to see a Brawler first, or would you prefer to see the LI stuff first? Because I can do either one. We're going to do them both, so what do you want to see first? Would you... Oh, you popped the host from Stina. Thank you so much. Ranger! Hello, Ranger. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so we want Brawler. Okay, so we're going to make a... Well, I made a Brawler. And this is what a Brawler looks like from the starting screen. I haven't given her any gear. And again, as a reminder, every race can be Brawler except Bjornings. Okay, so I'm actually going to show you what it looks like on the character select screen first, and then we'll go back to the one we just made. So, again, anybody... we're not playing a dude. We'll make an elf brawler just because. Alright, so this is our flavor text. This is what they look like. Yeah, she looks pretty skinny. And so these are her battle gauntlets. So brass knuckles going on here. That's an interesting hairstyle. There we go. So this is like... This does remind me of DDO and how the characters move around and animate during character creation. I don't recall that other classes do that. The other classes just kind of stand there, right? Okay, so Brawler, and the symbol for a Brawler is a fist. Big surprise. Brawler TBD, class difficulty, advanced. Roll absolutely cool person. Oh, that would be funny if that goes live. Gameplay. And this is not correct either. Gameplay is for burglars. So this is TBD. They have not written this up yet. And so they pretty much take all this... Well, I don't recall that hairstyle being one for a high elf. Well, that's a regular elf. Here's a high elf. I guess they all take the same hairstyle. No, she doesn't. She doesn't even have the face. She doesn't have the faceplate on. What does a dwarf look like? How about a stout? I don't know. I'm thinking everybody except, you know... Well, wait a minute. He doesn't have one. He doesn't wait a minute. Wait a minute. And Bjornings, of course, can't be brawlers. Very, very sad. Wait. Humanity can get the... Oh! The other races ought to sue! Wait. Hobbit Boy doesn't have one, but Hobbit Girl does. So I guess they haven't put in the animations for everything. So they're obviously not done with that yet. So let's go back to the one that I already made. I leveled it up to 50. So I could get the trait trees unlocked so we can take a look at them and have pretty much all of the skills for the class available to check out. And again, a lot of this stuff doesn't have icons yet. It's not final. Names aren't final. Descriptions aren't final. And yes, I did call her Fisticuffs because that's a freaking awesome name. And if you want to know how to get into the Isengard Tavern, there's a couple different ways. Pretty much everybody goes to Archit. Hobbits go to Archit, men go to Hobbit, Bjornings Hobbits go to... Everybody goes to Archit, or High Elves can go just talk... as soon as you start up the High Elf starting instance, you will see this person right here, right behind you. That's Kaylor. She will bring you in. And so one cool thing about the Isengard is these are all former developers. Folks who worked on the game. For example, over here in the corner is Arbor, the very nice lady who built the bridge to... Actually, no, Lansu's not former. Lansu's still on the dev team. But for the most part, everybody here, and of course, Maid of Lions is still there, Pinion's still there. But most of the folks in here are former devs, just in, you know, name for it. So let's go take a look at everything and see what we have. So first of all, let's go look at the trait trees. So they said you couldn't specialize in the fundament. It does sound like you can still. Because you can. Alright, so let's go take a look at these one at a time real quick. So the fundament has battle-wise. So that's basically something you set yourself up and you get additional metal. I don't see metal over here, but that must be metal. Not metal, but metal. AoE max targets. vulnerable application chance. So that basically helps makes things more vulnerable. And evade. Damage boost to your buddies. Improved version is additional damage to your buddies. Good deal. More vulnerable duration. Tactical mitigation is a good thing to have. And we already did that. And this one doesn't have an icon yet. It's deft faint. That's not faint like phew, but faint as in sidestepping them. Alright, and over here we have portion of quickness, so it makes everybody move fast. Portion of precision, and portion of your strength. So definitely this is the support happiness. Ooh, a cooked food bonus. That's interesting. A 2% up to 10% cooked food bonus. So brawlers get extra, if they trade into this, can get extra benefits from cooked food. That's pretty cool. And actually, there's one for trail food as well. So that's actually really good, and will encourage folks to use the cooking craft rather than necessarily just using Daleman's crayons off of the thing. And then way the heck down here, we've got pip change mod. I'm not sure exactly what the abilities. Oh, all right, gotcha. The pip change mod. And then hasten powerful techniques. So it reduces the active cooldown on the following skills by 1 second. And there's a laundry list of skills that you can't see because I have my thing set. Let me do this. Examination tooltip position. We'll move this up here. I like it down there so I can just always, not have it cover up my skills. Speaking of the skills, these are the skills we have. We have 2 for balanced attacks, heavy attacks, inner strength, quick attacks, ranged attack, hurl object, tankard. That better have a tankard icon. Oh my gosh. And we've got setup attacks. So, overhand smash. Again, I'm only level 50 on this character, so they aren't going to be very high. So overhead smash, shattering fist. Strike toward the sky, which is uppercut. So this says smash in the little tooltip. Armor break for this one. Uppercut for this one. Mighty upheaval for this one. Oh, so it's like a... And so inner strength is flex. That's pretty cool. I like that. Hit him with a flex, to quote Bajira. Slip free is CC breakout. Neat. Self PFDW removal. So there's your low level cure. Follow me. So it says it's it's an attack speed buff. So basically, let's all be reckless at the same time. Another feint. Sudden feint leaves your enemy off balance and grants them the metal to quickly finish him. D&T Raw Fury. The icon makes me kind of squint because it's the same one that Guardians use for their cleanse-y thingamajigger. Okay. A series of basic strikes of Fury. Furious strength. Okay. Setup attacks gain damage for 10 seconds. One for all! Emit bonus to nearby allies. Up to a maximum of 10% for physical and tactical mits. That's not bad at all. Hey, look at Shrimp Tom. Weather blows. Okay, that's not... The weather is blowing. But you're weathering somebody else's blows, so it's damage reduction for you. That's really nice. A backhand clout. right. Oh, that's an AoE. Oh, might catch multiple enemies. That's pretty cool. You show, so it's picking up different icons. Nice. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that has a heal. Maybe we don't have a heal as a brawler. Vicious knee. Oh, you bring your knee up. The ladies will use this one a lot. I'm just saying, boys. Better do the thing with your leg, right? Be careful with that. Helm Crusher. Okay. Helm Crusher, I swear to God, Helm Crusher is because Cordovan can't do headbutt on his Stout Axe Dwarf. I'm calling it. That's why Helm Crusher exists. I swear. I don't know for sure, but I'll bet you $5 that he's like, when he found out about that, or else he instigated it. I'm sure. Because he fell in love with the regular dwarf headbutt racial. And so, of course, your racials will play into this. So some races are going to be better at this, slightly better at Brawler than others, just because of the racials. Okay. Helm's Hammer, not an inappropriate reference, boys and girls, and others. Boys, girls, and others. You infuse your blow to admonish the enemy's corruption. So there's a corruption removal. So that's nice. Fulgurant Strike. Okay, who ate the thesaurus for that one? I'm gonna blame Maid of Lions. So that's that's your Induction Interruptus. Inductionis Interruptus. Okay, and Hurl Object. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that in a minute. Then we have a Low Strike. If you're a hobbit, all your strikes are low strikes. And vulnerable targets take additional damage from all sources. Oh, that could be good. Dexterous Hook. It generates metal. If a dexterous hook is most recent setup attack used, the next metal spender will deal 33% additional damage. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. And then Sinister Cross. So basically, these are your setups. These are your builds, and then you're gonna have you're gonna have something else here. Builds and spends. Alright. So basically you have to decide which of your builders you want to use first. Kill him! With the resub for 26 freaking goddamn months! Hello? Where's your best friend? He's been a little bit weird. He's been a little bit off. So, we'll take a look at, he'll probably show up maybe sometime. Okay, so Sinister's Cross is the last one. And we didn't actually go through the other two things. So I'm going to go over here and we're going to pick... Yeah, we're just going to not worry about it. Okay, so... Well, actually, let's go take a look at these. Reduce power cost by 5% per Fervor pip. Fervor. Sharpen blades. These are champion stuff. Hello? Champion stuff? So I don't think these are actually final. You think? No, they're not finalized. Because these are all champion things. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna ignore these side items because that's not. But the class or the classes stuff here. So we've got an AoE taunt. I can see how tanks are gonna be pissed at this one. Because they're supposed to be an off tank, but they're not supposed to be the main tank. Alrighty. Negative 10% incoming damage, additional 5% DR for each point of metal at the time of casting. So get more points of metal and then go from there. Oh, hush, kill him. And then, of course, we have Pummel, which is beat the heck out of everything, plus fire damage. That's interesting. That's a channel skill. So it reminds me of the Fists of Fury from the Monk class in WoW. And there's your Shattering Fist thing. Okay, so let's do this. Let us choose Spec 2 for this one. And we'll just look over the icons for the rest of these. So for Redline, we have First Strike. Quick Strike best used on hail adversaries. Target must have greater than 80% of their max health. So basically, you're going to want to open with a first... Well, the name implies a First Strike right there. Alright, and then we've got setup skill damage bonus. So that's setup attack damage, dexterous setup damage. So basically, these three things are to make your initial skills better, I guess. Well, that one isn't. That one's to go first. Then we got might, additional might, happiness, melee crit chance. Generates metal over time for short duration, so you basically... So this is a DR, increasing your damage reduction. Still not a heal. Reduces the cooldown of Fulgurant Strike. Brawlers don't even know how to say Fulgurant. Come on. Trigger bursts of light type damage. What percentage of a chance, I want to know. Oh, there's the increased percentage of chances, up to 25% chance to trigger latent light. Okay. How much damage does it do? Okay, so there is a posture that you can choose. Posture check. That could be a Twitch meme. Posture check on your brawler. Devastate damage. 10. So those are pretty good damage number percentages. So you have a healing debuff on the bad guy you hit over the head. And increased light damage. Okay. Well, light damage is good for just about anything. And so Fist of the Valar. See? I told you there was going to be a reference to Tulkas in here somewhere. Fist of the Valar. That's how you get around that shit. Okay. Battle Flow grants an additional 5% melee damage per pip of metal. Alright. And now on the Fulcrum or blue line, this increases his vitality. Single target ranged taunt. So this is more of an off-tank thing. And reduces the attack speed of those it affects. Then we have a parry chance. Brash Overture CD cooldown. That's what CD stands for, you dingleberry. Gain a crit rating buff if you evade. Hooray, evasion. Bracing guard. Next 15 seconds, incoming attacks will tear up an incoming healing buff. So this is the closest to a heal that I've seen so far. And all that does is make sure that when you get healed, you get healed more. But you don't heal it's not a self-heal. That's what you were looking for, Elda, which is fair. Wait, bracing guard. Oh, and this is basically the upgrade to this, but you still need to have something healing you. Defense. So here's defensive posture, and over here was offensive posture or aggressive. So aggressive here, defensive here. Hold the line. Gain the skill hold the line, and then they call it draw a line in the sand. Pick one of the two names, please. I like hold the line because it gives me Babylon 5 memories. Create a small hotspot at your feet. While you're standing in the hotspot, gain increasingly powerful buff in metal. Okay. Interesting. Enhanced guard. Shines as the fulcrum. Applies to Iron Will as well. Nice. Okay. Violent strike to the gut. Gut punch. Heck yeah. This character is dealing negative 5% damage. Okay. And then metal shield. Okay. Hold the door. I see what you did there. Hodor. Okay, so those are the two things. I'm gonna put a few points in this stuff just because. I'm gonna put some over here too. Just because I'm gonna be a weirdo. And I'm trying to pick something so that each one of the starters icons have something for them. So we're just messing with this right now. Okay. Again, we're only level 50, not really messing with anything. Yes, we're gonna apply those changes. And I haven't even had any chance to mess with any of these shenanigans. Okay. So I did actually go over to the vendor and pick up a battle gauntlet item. So this is what it's kind of gonna look like out in the wild. So this is like level 50. I would imagine this might be maybe from Magmar, thereabouts. So by default, my character came with a worn fighting helm, and it's heavy armor, as you can see. Worn shoulder pads, a cloak, fighting shirt. I apparently have no gloves because my gloves are equipped down here as my thing. So let's put on my fancy battle gloves. Oh, hello, look at those. Look at those. So the question is, should I level up to 130 and, you know, go at top of the line, or or should we just go pummel something for a little bit and, you know, go with it from there? Yes, that's all the crap I get when I create a character, sorry. So let's go to where you can actually interact with the system tomorrow. For those of you who haven't already been on there, Elda doesn't count, but Elda is awesome. And the folks on the wiki have been able to, hey, it's dust. Yeah, look at this. Look at this, people. I want all of these. Look at these. Look at these. I want these. A large instrument carryout. Hello. 50 stacks of musical instruments, but it's only like 5 instruments per stack, but still. Housing decoration. Oh, hello? Hello? Item XP rune carryalls? Hello? Dare I hope that these might actually come in to play? 50 stacks of LI experience runes? Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Okay, so let's go here. So when you're in the Isengard Tavern, again, I'll show you how to find the Isengard well, everybody here knows how to find it, right? Should be holding my beer. Oh, hold my beer? Nice. No clothing carry-alls, alas. So basically, you go to Archit, whether you're in the starting instance for Archit or the post-starting instance for Archit. The Isengard Tavern is located next to the jail. There's like 2 doors. One of them you can go in and one of them you can't. Right across from where that brigand was, like a little bit closer between where the brigand was and where Captain Brackenbrook was, along that little, under that archway. The Isengard Tavern is there. You can also get to it from the Thorin's Gate Stable Master. It's like along that building between the Stable Master and Freren's Court. You can get into the Isengard Tavern there. Or if you start as a high elf, you just turn around, you know, circle your character around. Like, let's say this is where everybody's facing. You're going to turn around, and you're going to see a character who is actually Kaler over here. And you'll just talk to Kaler, and she'll port you right here. Now, when you come to the Isengard, the first thing you want to do is come over here to Iceman, the map maker, and buy you a 1 copper Isengard Tavern map, because this map doesn't go anywhere. It's a permanent map. So you can port yourself out of the Isengard to any number of places, and you hit that map and come right back, and then you use the map again and again and again. It's really cool. So anyway, you go to the crafting hall over here. So first door on your right. And this actually looks really cool. I'm just saying, it looks cool, right? And you're going to go in here, and you are going to hang a right. And you are going to find all these beautiful people over here. You're going to find your legendary weapons and class item vendor. You're going to find your relic and forge master in the form of Scary Crow. By the way, Scary Crow is the dev who revamped Bree several years ago. He's awesome. And there's another Scary Crow over there, so be wary of the scary. Okay, and these are the traceries. Look, it's Shrim Tom. Hi, Shrim Tom. So what they have is they have the heraldic ones. And by the way, oh, pardon me. She sells the ancient scripts that you will need to aid you in engraving powerful traceries upon your allies. And these are the gold for legendary. And they are set for like 101, you've got 116, you've got the 131s, you've got the level 50 ones, so I can buy a few of those. And so these are your gold legendaries. Then they go down to the shattered ones, or the blue ones, the scions. So these are your incomparables. And there aren't any common ones, but those are a possibility. So you buy a bunch of these things, and again, these prices will not be final. These are just Bullroarer prices. And you go to one of these things. These are your heraldic things. And these also have the shop as well. So if you forget to buy stuff from her, you can go here. And so your barter items will look like this. These are your heraldry, and they will tell you your minimum and maximum level of what they can do. So it tells you what it does for your item. It tells you how much ancient scripts they are. So you've got the heraldry of the lion, and here we are. You got your level 50s, you got your rares. So this is where your purples are, right? So you got your uncommon, your rare, your incomparable, your legendary, and then they go up to 120. So 121, I should say. So like the 121 heraldry of the lion will look like this. Item level 400. Max level 140. So I have a feeling that will be our new max level, but they've been pretty straightforward in saying that it's not going to be 130. So we all pretty much assume it's 140. But they have not announced anything one way or the other. So lion is might. Heraldry of the serpent is agility. Heraldry of the eagle is will. And Heraldry of the Ox is other might. So you got 2 sets of might. And then you also have Heraldry of the Sparrow, which is another agility. And so you got 2 agilities, 2 mights, and 1 will. All named after animals. Are lions even lore? I don't remember lions being in Lord of the Rings. I could be wrong. You know serpents, of course, and eagles, of course, and ox and sparrows. One of my friends who works for Signamu is the illustrious and formidable Sparrow Alden, and I think she'll be amused by this. Okay, so these are basically your class stats, right? Then your word of craft traceries. Remember, you can only do 1 of these per item, right? Then these are the ones that look like your class stuff. Alright. They say socket type, which is kind of weird. So, we've got incomparable ones. So these aren't actually classes. No, these are just general edition. We saw them in the notes earlier. You can go look them up. Alright. Grand willpower. That gives you tactical mitts. So basically you can fine-tune how you want these to work. So far they only have level 50 and 121 stuff. So that's kind of interesting. So the 121s are min 120, max 140. So I imagine they're going to have some for like 130, you know, different points here. And word of power traceries. What are you doing? Stop that. Where are you? Click on that. Okay, area of effect attack criticals. Area effect healing. Oh, so this will definitely be helpful for your healers. AoE healing, heck yeah. Healing crits, area effect target count. Alright, base morale multiplier, block chance, dot crits, evade, healing over time crit rate, and healing bonus, parry chance. So these are a lot of like the secondary stuff that we would see on a class. So again, they're level 50 or 121. Again, these are just on Bullroarer. They may have other options in the future. So it looks like there's a lot of ways to fine-tune this. And so there's like your common ones, and then there's your uncommon ones. And then these are the same things, but obviously they go in order, like common, rare, incomparable, legendary. Okay, so those are pretty straightforward. I like the fact that they are simple like that. It's just like, you know, the way we're used to old school, so. Alright, so there's your incomparables and there's your legendaries. And you spend 2, so for a legendary parry chance, you need 200 ancient scripts, and then you need 1 cracked Khazad-dûm tracery. So barter this token in Rivendell for the level 50 legendary traceries. Okay. Trade with the scholars of the Archives of Rivendell. Okay. So that's where we're probably going to find them in live. And then from here, everything, all these other ones are... Hello. I'm blue. I don't mind this. Budapest! Hello! How are you? Haven't talked to you in like a million years. So the class traceries are based on the old legacies that we're used to seeing from the current LI system. So of course with Brawler, they didn't have one before. So these are basically cooldowns for what you currently have. So that increases your melee range. Oh yeah. Fist of the Valor cooldown. Add your might. Sure. Hello. Welcome. Yes, sir. Do you have a question, my friend? Actually, blue is so my color that Devilor trolls me about it now. What's your question? Is the relic system the only thing changing? Oh, hail no. Oh, hail no. They're changing everything. This is like completely replacing the current legendary system. And why am I getting a text at 1:22 in the morning that is just a link to click on that's obviously suspicious, sent to 20 people with phone numbers not even similar to mine from somebody's hacked Gmail account? Well, disc. Let me deal with this real quick. Select messages, click, and delete. There we go. Bear's got to go to bed, get a nap. I'm not staying up for too much longer because we still also have to switch over. Well, we're on a brawler, and I might switch over to my champion so we can actually play with the LI system to do a little bit of comparison. Because I'm familiar with the champion legacies more than anything else. So things like blade wall damage, wow, 40% blade wall damage at level 50 to 95? Ooh, that's not bad. Bracing attack heal. That would be so good. Brutal strikes damage. Brutal strikes is good. Devastating strike is my favorite. So basically, you would take ones that match the skill, the stuff on your LI right now. Okay. And of course, relentless, remorseless, that thing. Enraging blade damage. Hell yeah. Any idea when this is expected to go? No. This is literally the very first day of public, well, semi-public preview. Tomorrow it will be open for public preview for everybody. And this is just the first public iteration. The LI system, they recognize, is going to need a lot of finessing and massaging to make it ready for somewhat resembling prime time. So how this is going to work is, if you don't participate in this system, you don't have to initially. I believe they're going to make it so that eventually you will have to, but they're going to have probably a long transition period from point A to point B to get people used to the system. So so it's like a whole new world. So we need a brand new LI. So, do you have any actual LIs I can buy from you, nice lady? Because I don't have an LI on this character. I don't think so. We can also hit a target dummy, but I don't want to get in Shrimp Tom's way because, you know. Oh, he's playing a hunter right now. Well, let's beat up on this one. Oh, I can't beat up on it? Aww. Oh, I don't want to use... Oh. What is it with the blue? I'm not objecting. I'm honestly not objecting. Let's see what... Can I hurl something at him? Oh, I got a new deed. A long distance fling? Oh, man. Oh, that looked cool. I'm starting up all my, my class things here. One thing I am noticing is they are using the new, borders around the skills that I know a lot of people really hated. I personally didn't mind them, because I'm used to worse in other games. Okay. Yeah, some of these are really cool. Elda, here's your heal. This is Weather Blows. Was that? No, it was not one of these. So it's not based on your trait tree. But Weather Blows is your heal. It's 5-minute cooldown though. Costs 100 power. How do you see where your pips are though? Alright, let's see what the pommel looks like. If I can get it to work. Let's build up some metal. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is totally looks like Fist of Fury from, well, not totally like, but the same basic concept from WoW. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only self-heal that I'm seeing here. Yeah, pommel is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty cool. So it's basically like a build it up and spend it sort of class. It feels pretty good. It does kind of feel like playing a monk in WoW a little bit. It's not the same by any stretch. I'm not too familiar with monks in DDO, but it's a lot less complicated than monks in DDO. You haven't seen my hotbars for them, so that's pretty cool. But what I need is an LI, and I think I need to get one from out here. So, I did mention that I did log chat earlier today. I didn't get all of it because, for some stupid-ass reason, I was not seeing chat. Why did I come in here? Oh, that's weird. Hey! It's for hi! Hi! Anyway. So, I need Budgeford, come here, Budgeford! Hey, stop running away, Black Rider, Budgeford, come here. Okay. Look at all those sexy starlit crystals, I'm just saying. But I need an actual LI. I don't want, let's buy like a bazillion of these. There we go. 50 of them. Ha! Minas Morgul Relic Pack. Well, I can't use those. I'm trying to remember actually where I get an actual LI from, so you're not it. Harmonixer? I don't remember Harmonixer. Armor vendor. So if we can take a look at armor. There does not seem to be any... Yeah. So heavy armor, so whatever heavy armor does normally, so worry about that. We're looking for master. Fontus, get your money. Virtues, yes, give me all the virtues. Like, oh my god. So virtues are pretty much gonna be the same. Sure, give me all that stuff. Reputation. Oh hey, look at that. This lets you skip the intro, so you get all the cool things. Whoops. I didn't mean for that to happen. Why am I in Kellendim? I'm not a high elf or a regular elf. I'm just here. Ay, ay, ay. So, this is why you get the map, people. Where is my Isengard Tavern map? Right there. Let's go back. And yes, my bags are full. let's try that again. Vault Keeper, Adventure, Traveler's Quartermaster. This Discovery Deeds. Well, those could be helpful. Class trait points. Let's get all of our class trait points going on here. Much varies so well. Okay, that was fun. Why can't you do that with Val? Oh my god! Wouldn't this be cool if the Valars did that? Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. Okay. Well, let us go find an LI somewhere in this place. There's some essences, da 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 da. So, none of these are LIs. They are just raid gear. And of course you can get outfits. Composer, if you wanted to check out new instruments, here you go. And hey, the summer celebration ones are here. Those are nice. So I can't wait till they put the other instruments in. Not a combat, or for instance gear, racial trait. Oh, give me racials. Give me my virtuous. I'm gonna be a virtuous hobbit. Alright. Good, good, good. And that's the downside, is you spend so much time messing, getting your character set up, that if you didn't already have something situated. So where do we do all of this? Right here. The socketed item thing is going to get renamed, but this is where you're going to do most of your stuff for this. Trying to think of who do I need to talk to get an LI. Anybody else remember how to get an LI in the Isengard Tavern? Those are your class items, which are, you know, not your class LIs, though. And of course, they don't have Brawler on here yet. Does H-Case have it? Oh, this is raid gear. You too can have top-of-the-line raid gear. Mithril, class weapons. I mean, class weapons sounds like it, but... Let's get level 50 Brawler gear. Let's open this up and watch my bags explode. Okay, so it gave me a champion rune. Let's put these on to get them out of the way. I really need to clean this mess up. Tiber in the basement with the lead pipe. I think she would find that funny too. Alright, let's go talk to Tiber in the basement with the lead pipe. Ah! Hi guys. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, okay. Well, here's the thing, is we don't want first aiders, we just want... Do we have anything for Brawler on here, though? No. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna need to do, fam. I love our Hobbit. We are going to need to swap characters, alas. Because I need to test this with a character whose allies are actually present there. And yes, I did go into the housing test space to see what's there. There's nothing there. I'm out of Pepsi. This means the show's gonna get really wacky really soon. And it can't last for too much longer. But doesn't she look cute? I mean, these battle gauntlets look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Look pretty cool. Alright, let's hop over to the main. Because I remember I still have an open slot on her. And she's already in the... Hey, look at that butt shot. Alright, let's go. Let's go! I thank y'all for being here. I apologize I did not get to stream earlier today, but then if I streamed earlier today, you wouldn't be here. Because I had to work. My boss could not give me the day off. So I was definitely feeling a little... a little grumpy-ish. Alright, let's go out. We're here. I was here throwing snowballs at, like, everybody. Though I was nice to Stina and Bloodborne. I only hit them once with a snowball each. And Dang was just running around like a fool, so I hit him a lot of times. And then, of course, MVP and I went out to the lobby here and just danced on the table like you do. Okay, so we gotta go talk to Tiber. Hello, Tiber. That sound scares me every freaking time. Alright. Tiber. Hello, Tiber. So, champion weapons. We'll get us one of these. One of these. And one of these. There we go. Alright, so we got 3 allies. I'm actually going to need to destroy a couple of my allies to make this work. So we need to talk to a forge master. Let's go to the crafting area back upstairs. Alright. In the meantime... Darnolf, hello, my friend. How are you? I haven't talked to you in forever as well. Hope you're doing well. Alright, before we do anything, let me go take a look at these logs that I called to see what kind of fun thing right now. So, Cordovan was
well
on...
met.
Ah! Big Ed Mustafa with the raid! Big Ed, how you doing, sir? What are you up to? We're looking at the new shenanigans on Bullroarer. You missed the cute Hobbit Brawler I was hanging out on earlier. But now we're taking a look at how do you actually LI 3.0. Coke Zero raid. Screw you, Pepsi raid. I'll raid you right back with Pepsi. Anyway, it's an empty can of Pepsi. Okay, so Cord said these items, these cracked Morgul traceries, and all this stuff, all the ingredients will be acquired through the leveling experience once you get your item of legend. So he imagines they will be offered through all sorts of various methods and options. Endang wanted to know, will there be an easier way to apply them instead of dragging a million items over it like it currently does to get stuff maxed out? And Shrimp Tom wanted to know, so does a person who does quests and hobbies and fishing and doesn't do raids or dungeons will be able to interact with the system? And unfortunately, Big Ed, I am sorry to report That Cordovan said he thought so, yes, but probably not from fishing, but who knows. So don't get your hopes up that fishing will reward you with stuff for the new ally system. And MVP said traceries might dissolve in water. Lol. Cord did say to Andang that he knows that UI work is still ongoing. The feedback is useful as well. They are looking at bulk turn-ins, but don't know where they are specifically on that item. Could we make the... And Andang wanted to know, could they make the items rarer and have less, but with more impactful levels of advancement, so that we don't have to get 1100 of something as a min-max player? And they were talking about how things would break down, like how you would take your existing LI and turn it into this new system. So, Cord said they have several possibilities and time to sort it out. So it sounds like they current relics, which are these things right here, these are not going to be part of the new system. So that makes me wonder, what are we going to get for our relics, since we get relics as part of our account endowments for buying expansions? I wonder. Applying traceries to weapons needs the socket control window, while right-clicking from inventory works for the class item currently. Is the socket control window temporary, or will it remain the way it is? That is going to change. Alrighty. And these are both planned to come out before Gundabad. One thing I want to remind people, they've always told us that Gundabad will come out in the fall. I will remind you that while fall starts in like 3 weeks, fall doesn't actually end until December. So they have a crap ton of time to work this out. I know, Big Ed. Oh my gosh. So Bell Navar wanted to know, do all weapons have the same amount of slots? Yes, they do. The socket control window, which is this window, I believe, right here. Yeah, that's the socket control window. It's going to get a new name, new function. The UI is going to be this, but it's going to be different. Somebody tried to equip bow and sword LIs, but it gave them an error about equipping multiple items of the same unique essence. So probably some way the system doesn't work right. But again, this will be available to everybody tomorrow, late morning or early afternoon at some point. Cord will announce when it's ready. I will bet you $5 it'll happen during his DDO stream tomorrow, because that's when shit normally happens at Standing Stone, when he's busy doing the other game stuff. Am I right, Clevebeard? It always happens during the weekly Wednesday lunchtime live stream. And unique traces are unique for all items, not unique for a single item. Okay. So there is going to be some tweaking on like the error messages, because they're currently not really all that awesome and not as helpful as they could be. I was talking to B4 a little bit. I told B4 to go to bed because it was late where he was. Okay, here's something important. Cord said he'd been text chatting with Vastin a bit, and it looks like he may have spoken somewhat incorrectly about the conversion of old LIs. He thinks the plan is to offer some level of deconstruction of existing LIs into ingredients, and potentially also offer a conversion of some ingredients for either currency or system ingredient. Some things like your piles of unwanted relics may not. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go in here and actually identify these LIs I got here. Let's go talk to Scary Crow. And let's select all. Identify them all. Alright, what do we get? What did we get, people? Alright, we have a great sword. This is currently under the existing system. And again, bearing in mind that the first age, second age, third age indicators are going away. We don't know what's going to happen with things like getting extra goodies on two-handers or not. Because you notice, the one-hander only has the parent. Well, I think I have to log out and log back in for that to update. Whatever. Okay, that's your two-hander. And here's a class item. The thing is, I only have 3 things. So I'm going to create a panic. And I'm going to destroy... I'm going to destroy this. Don't tell them I did this. It's going to be terrible. Ah, wrong window. Alright, let's not use that. Where is it? Where is it? It's like you're having too much crap in my inventory. I don't know where anything is. Okay, we are going to take this, and we're going to set that, and Shift M. We're going to unslot this, and unlock that. So now we're going to decon those 2, and give me 2 more slots to play with. Okay. Or else I could just buy new slots on the store. We could do that too. Doesn't actually matter. I don't use those 2 anyway, so I'm not too fussed about them. Okay. Don't want to mess those up. Let's deconstruct that. Why can't I destruct a horsey one? Oh. Never mind. What's maxed out? What is maxed out? Armor. That's fine. Okay. So cheerful too, right? But it didn't actually do that one. Ah, screw it. We'll do it this way. So the LotRO store on Bullroarer has no impact on your live, so I won't have 7 slots in live. It'll be very sad. I'll be very sad. Alright. Let's slot that. Let's slot that. And let's slot that. Alright. And we need some stuff. He'll be at work anyway. Herky! Is the ally system any simpler? I don't know yet. We're actually trying to get ready to take like a brand new LI and level it up here. So let's do this. So my understanding of how this works is you take your LI and you drag it to this thing. Cannot be used on that target. Well, that's nice. Okay. How about this one? Can I use that one? No. Okay, MVP sent me a message about how something was supposed to happen here. Let me see if I remember. Let me scroll back. Oh, to slot traceries in your ally, you have to drag your ally into the little essence flame icon. Equipment panel, then drag the tracery from your inventory onto the slot. But I'm trying to drag my item on there, and I don't want to go. Okay, what am I doing wrong, Elda? Do you have the max bag slots on your tune? Yeah, I believe I do, actually. I don't think I can buy any more bag spaces. I just have too much shit in my bags. Elda, are you awake? I'm sure Elda is awake, actually. Which one am I trying to drag? Oh, I think I know why this is. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I think I might know why. Maybe I'll figure this out. Nope. Damn it. I thought it was, well, maybe it's because it's locked, but that's not it. Because it says to drag your LI to this icon, but we haven't figured out how to convert an LI over or to create an LI for this system. Wait, hang on. Were there new LIs? Because I just went and got the regular LIs. Let me go see if, can't convert yet. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Hang on. So I need to get an LI that's already set for the new system. We're following Shrimp Tom for a second. So there aren't any new LIs up here. The legendary NPC in the craft. I knew that. Yeah, this is the character I thought would have had them. But these aren't the LIs, these are the traceries. And this is for real money. And for the barter items... Oh! I didn't do the... Never mind. I'm an idiot! But that's okay! Okay, enhancement runes. Hello. Let's get us some enhancement runes. Let's take a look at these. Okay, enhances one of your traceries. Drag this onto the tracery you wish to enhance. Okay. But it doesn't tell you... Okay, so these are what increases your level, your item level. So I can't use these because they're 113, so... So let's pick the legendary. We'll take the legendary one of those. And legendary class items. Champion's rune. Pick one of those. And then we want an actual weapon. And this UI needs to be updated, but I don't think we need to worry about that. Page 1. Page 2. Give me all the champion stuff. Axe, club, dagger, hammer, mace, spear, sword. Let's go for a sword for your red line, or for your yellow line. And then you will want, alright, hammer, great sword. There we go. Whoops, I'm out of bank space, fam. So let's do this. Let's drag some crap out of here that I don't need because it's Bullroarer. Actually, let's get the stuff I'm saving for cosmetics, even though my wardrobe is already ridiculously full. Right? Okay, so we've got a sword. Okay, so this is what the LI thing looks like. Let's move my examination window up a little bit to make this look a bit better. Scrolling up. Boop. Okay, so let's take a look at these. So the shapes are clearly meant for the various things. So you can get 1 heraldric, 2 of the others, 3 of the other, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. And then 3. So this is a level 50 item. So it starts out at a level 50. You don't get a 121 version of the item, I'm guessing. Pardon me. Okay. It was on page 2, right? Page 2. Okay. So go to page 3. Yeah. So you start at level 50. And we are going to do this. And we're going to plop this here. Ooh! Socket control. Here we go. Alrighty. So, bind on equip. Alright, two-handed sword. So you can choose a heraldic tracery, 2 words of power, 6 words of mastery, 3 words of craft. Okay. So, we need to get some Lego. Actually, I kind of want to use the one-hander. So let's not do that. Let's do the one-hander so I can focus more on what I'm used to. That's the two-hander. Oh, this is... Yeah, alright. Here's our one-hander. Gosh dang it. That was the wrong one. Never mind. Druid is a dingleberry. Alright, let's do this one. I need more mithril coin. Let's go to the store and buy a crap ton of mithril coin. You can actually just go out and buy like a ton of them from the dude, but I'm not too fussed about it. No, I don't want to do that. Let's do 250. There we go. 1,000 mithril coins should be enough. Okay. Let's move this over here. Let's get that out of the way. So let's buy a heraldic legacy here. So we're gonna choose a legendary. We're maxing this bad boy out. So we want might, vitality, physical mastery. We don't want agility. The other one was the... Not the sparrow. Was it the ox? It was the ox. So might, vitality, physical mastery. Wait a minute. Why is this... Oh, max level 95. Never mind. Okay, so... Might, vitality, physical mastery. And this one was... Also might, vitality, but... Well, it's a different... We'll choose this one for now. Alright, and then we'll slot it. Interesting. No. Wanted to go here. No, it's... No, it's gotta... So this is something new that we're all figuring out at the same time. So this goes here. And then this goes here. No? Cannot be used on that target. I would imagine it goes in this window right here. Yes! Bind it to me! Except it didn't work. Alas. Let's try it again. Keep getting a general error. Interesting. Alright, let's go pick up some more traceries while we're at it. Let's throw some more stuff away that I don't need. That's not what I wanted to do. Doesn't actually matter what I throw away. And now my trackball wants to be a butthead. Hang on. Leveling happens in the reforging process. Excellent. Legendary bridles are not currently included in the new system. MVP said they think pretty much everything about how the ingredients are acquired is to be determined. Weaponsmiths will be able to craft battle gauntlets for the Brawler, so they will not be made by Metalsmith, but by Weaponsmith. Okay. Looking to see if there's any additional questions. Okay, so that's one list of the questions I saw. Let's go take a look at the other list. Alright, no other real questions popped up in chat that I could see. Alright, you've been digging into Brawler? Munching a Munchie Miss? Ooh. So, yeah, Elda has been kicking it today, doing wiki updates and whatnot. Okay, and you can disenchant them back into ancient script. So that's kind of neat. It looks like it's a halvesies? No? No, because we bought the Heraldry of the Line for 200 and we get 40 back, so no, it's not even halvesies. So, let me go take a look. It seems like it wants me to get more Mithril coin, but it's like, I got a crap ton of Mithril coin. So it's definitely not something where I would expect it. Because when I opened this, it says you're supposed to put your LI in here. It says, oh, we have a visitor. I haven't leveled my LI yet. Okay. So let's reforge it. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty cat. Oh, you have to give it a name. That's right. Rune. Because you have to level it up to your level first. But while we're here, let's talk to the owner of the house. It's a thief. It's a thief. You have to rename it every single time, too. What do you mean I can't do that? Oh, it's already... Never mind. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Let's name it something silly because we can. And now it's eye level 455. Okay, now let's try this. See, this is why it's a first time go around, so you get to figure this stuff out. Oh, look at the sparkles! You see that? Look at the sparkles. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there we go. It's a thiefy. It's a thiefy. Okay, so we got our heraldry in. Now we can put in 2 words of power. AoE damage is important to a champion. Heck yeah. Dots. Yeah, if you're doing Ren Blade as a yellow line champ, that would be good. So I do like the colors. I wonder how they're going to make it so that those who are colorblind are going to be able to fully participate in the system. What are you doing, thief? What are you doing? Okay, he just wants to cuddle. Okay, hold still, hold still. Oh, there you go. So we're gonna pick this. And then we're gonna pick something else. I think actually I want a bigger morale pool on this character. That's generally a defensive thing, but I could also see it being useful if you didn't have enough morale from some of your other items. Damage over time. Well, dots are pretty good, but you don't do a lot of bleeds on a champion. That's the thing, unless you're... I think partial block chance, partial block mitigation. Let's go with the morale multiplier for now. Okay, so this can go over here. This can go over here. And I do see where somebody in chat in-game was talking about the verticality of this. Because it's just basically going right down and then you're having to scroll through. If you're having to scroll through all of these, that can be a thing. Okay, so we have got our... Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Now we gotta pick 6 words of mastery. So we're actually gonna need some more stuff over here. They were the Gundabad ones? No. They were the Morgul ones. Let's buy 50. Alright. Again, this is just for testing purposes. I'm fairly sure that they won't stand the thing. So where's the champion stuff? Come on, champion, champion. Here we go. Champion! And this is how you really flavor it up based on what your class is. Okay. And what you preferred in your thing. So champion traceries, level 121. Incomparable. No, we want the legendary. Level 121 common, rare, incomparable, legendary. Okay, so... Definitely like my bracing attack heal. Let's put this thing back up. Okay, so that goes there. Oh, hang on. Need to buy some more of the other thing. Nice lady. 1,000 of them might be enough. I don't know. Actually, no, it won't be enough. Let me buy another stack. Let me buy a couple more stacks. They're only 40 silver on Bullroarer. Come on, come on. Go back to champion. Okay, so we need 5 more items here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we took bracing attack heal, and I definitely want one for devastating strike damage multiplier. Feral savage strike. See, I'm used to the icons, so remorseless, feral. Raging Blade, of course. Brutal. Okay. Ferocious Strikes? I use that one, yeah? Yeah, there's Feral. There's Remorseless. Ferocious, okay. So we'll take that. Feral. You got devastating. Blade wall damage is also something pretty cool to have. Fury of Blades of damage from fervor. I think that's gonna be a yellow line thing. Merciful Strike. That's bracing attack. Ferocious, remorseless, brutal, devastating. Why is hamstring there? Why is hamstring there? Because that's supposed to be swift strike. I think so. Or I moved something accidentally, which happens. Okay. Raging Blade damage, yes. How many do I have? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to pick and choose. Definitely have to pick and choose. I got 5 slots. Which ones do I use the most? Oh, I bought 2 Raging Blades, didn't I? Yes, we use this one a lot. And Raging Blade damage, heck yes. Devastating Strike. Ferocious Strikes. Or Feral Strikes. Which ones do I use more often? Remorseless. Ferocious and Feral. So Remorseless would be the one I want. Did I already slot that one? Yes, I did. Okay, so 2 more I can use. 3 more choices. Yeah, this is definitely hard to read on that small window. I mean, I like the formatting, but there's a lot of empty space here. I think they could probably tighten up the UI on it. Ferocious and Feral and Blade Ball damage. Actually, Blade Wall damage would be a good one because I do use that one a lot. And I think I use Remorseless. I already have that one. I use Ferocious more than I use Feral. Except I unslot to put Feral in there instead, so, because I'm a dingleberry. At least when you unslot it, you get it back. So you could conceivably use it another way. Let's do Ferocious. And let's do Blade Wall damage. Okay, now we got Word of Craft. Are the last 3 slots we can fill up, and Power Blades and Power Block Destruction. Destruction! Okay, so that's... We have Physical Mastery. We have Block Rating. We've got Crit Rating. We got Evade. Parry. You're a wizard, Harry! So that's obviously not for my character. Don't need Tactical Mastery. Exemplary Block. Hello. So it's a... How does Exemplary go with Empowered? So, Empowered Block is 18,900. Exemplary is the same amount. That's weird. Then there's Grand Armor, Physical Mitigation, Willpower, Resistance, Accuracy. Okay, that's your Finesse, Perfect Healing. Hello. For Healer, Precision, it's Crit Rating, Incoming Healing Rating, Ascendant Flame, Tactical Mastery, Ascendant Frost, okay, Ascendant Light, Outgoing Healing, Ascendant Lightning, okay. So I can pick, well, 2 of these. One of them is unlocked. I think you have to reforge again to unlock it, or else... it doesn't work because I'm not max level. 141 is, I guess, the max level here. Or will be, so. Can you have multiple allies of the same type? I don't know, Squirrel. We'll find out here in a minute. Because right now I have a 2-hander and then a a 1-hander and then a 2-hander. I can imagine they would let you have multiples of the same, because I do know, as you know, as is most likely going to be a topic of hot contention, is they are trying to get rid of folks doing weapon swapping. They want, I guess they want people to be able to get everything they need out of a single weapon. I have no opinion on the matter. I don't have a horse in that particular race. So let's go with... we'll take our Physical Mastery rating for 1. And then we will take Destruction for the other. And so we'll put them over here. I do like the little sparklies. That is kind of cute. Alright. Okay. Alright, we also have a second weapon we can work with this, which is the rune. And so we need to go buy some more things. So we got 1 heraldic tracery right here. And we, of course, want legendary. So we have lion on the first one. Let's go with... We can go with ox on the other one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, 27556. So this one has more might, less vitality. And this one has... more vitality, less might. So this is the tanking one, the ox, which makes sense. So, let's go with this one again. And then 3 words of power. And I'm choosing the best ultimate possibles because why the hell not? Alright. And we're going to choose the area of effect attack damage, and attack criticals. Why not? Okay, and we need a third one. Again, we'll go for the base morale multiplier for giggles. Alright, and we need... Let's get our 2 words of craft since the craft is right... Well, that was... Craft is right here. Hi, kitty cat. Kitty thief. What you doing? He's meowing. Now I could just basically make this, max out all of this. Alright, let's put these in here. Well, we gotta do this one first. What's the matter, kitty? Why are you howling, boy? So I noticed you can't just like quickly drag and drop. You have to actually be fairly precise about it. Which kind of bites. The shapes are pretty good, at least to tell you which shape goes where. So I guess that's going to help with some of the color blindness aspects of things. So that, I suppose that's helpful. And let's put the 2 words of craft while we're here, and then we can do our masteries. Okay, so we have 2 kinds of masteries, and that's word of power. We already did those, yes? Yes, we did. Heraldry of the Lion. There definitely needs to be headers for these. So we did our powers, we did the crafts, and now we go back to our champion traceries. Yeah, I know the camera is being a bit wonky. One, 2, 3, 4. I need 1, 2, 3. I need 7. 5. 6. And 7. There's actually a page 2. So let me go look at those as well. I forgot those. But other than Swift Strike, Wild Attack. So yeah. So this is where you can, you know, boost up multiple ones. So maybe let's pick Wild Attack damage this time and Swift Strike, Blade damage, and power cost. Let's do those. So let's slot that. And slot that. And we're not going to stay up too much later. It's already 2:30. I have to be in bed no later than 3. Raging Blade damage. Because I have to be up at 8 for work. So we're going to equip these and take a swipe at the target dummy here in a second and see how we do. Okay, it's the last one. And let's see which one. Feral Strikes, Blade Wall damage, or Brutal Strike. We'll do Brutal Strikes. Alright. Oh, I forgot the Bracing Attack heal. Oopsie. Well, we'll see how this does with only 1 brutal thingies. Alright. So we've got our two weapons, our weapon and our rune set up. And we'll use the training dummy over here. Okay. Now let's go see what we get with the regular weapons that I have. Okay, so the numbers I'm pulling are looking pretty good. Would you stop shooting the target dummy? Okay, let go of the target dummy. Leave it alone. Okay. Now let's equip the new items. So here's the nice sword. Hey! Stop that. Alright, let's equip our rune. Okay, it says you cannot equip multiple items socketed with the same unique essence. Okay. So... hang on here. I have a feeling I know what this is. So we picked that. I believe the other one has to have a different heraldry. So let's pick the heraldry of the ox this time. Alright, and we're gonna slot this one down here. And... where'd it go? Oh. Alright, we'll unslot this. And then we will slot this. Come on. Come on, stop being a butthead. Well, it's not glowing, so there's a problem. Maybe you have to unslot them all, so we'll do it that way. And yes, my bags are full, so let's slot the heraldry of the ox. Except, I think it's probably because I'm in combat. Hang on, let me get out of combat. Hey, stop it. Okay, that time it let me swap it. So, whatever. Okay. And take this and put this up here. And let's try this again. This is the ox. Yep, there we go. It's letting us do it now. And we want... hang on. Let's... Feral strike. Melee damage. Let's do the bracing attack heal. So this is definitely something, they did say that they are going to have more documentation about how this all is supposed to work, so I assume they're doing a dev diary of some kind at some point. We don't know when that's going to happen, but closer to when it releases. Hi, kitty. How you doing? Why do you sound so pitiful, thief? Okay, it says you can't equip multiple... oh, hang on. You cannot equip multiple... item socket. Okay, so... you can't have the pentagon items with the same thing. Hi. Okay. So basically, it's not letting me use any of the same items on multiple things. And I didn't use feral on the other one. So I literally can't add any of the same stuff. Oh, kitty. Hi. Hello. Yep, see, that's the same. So these cannot be the same on both the rune and the class item and the weapon. Okay. Good to know. Now I need to clean my bags out some more. So what am I missing? I am missing 2 words of power. The more you know. Okay, let's toss some stuff here. Well, I couldn't use that, so we're going to toss it. Healing crits, target count. I think I used this one though. Nope, that one is sparkly, so it seems to like it. So one weapon will be your AoE weapon, and one weapon will be your not AoE weapon. Okay, so I can't use that. Can I use this? Yes. Okay, okay. So we got all of those. There should be a way to collapse those. So I need 3 more words of mastery. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, this definitely needs some iteration. Brutal Strikes damage didn't have that one. So I need 2 more that I don't already have. Ay, 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 ay. We're gonna figure it out. Slowly but surely. Do I have riposte on this character? I don't remember. I can also see where you could probably wind up having to take stuff that you don't actually want. I can do the Horn of Gondor, because I do use that once in a great while. And we'll do Merciful Strike damage. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now we've got our 2 new weapons equipped. We've got our brand new weapon here. You notice it doesn't have a color associated with the age. So I think that's going to be something that... And yeah, that's just a mess right there. That's got to be fixed. Alright, let's go see what kind of damage we do on our training dummy here. Now, of course, I'm not a professional in terms of doing parses or anything like that, but looking at the numbers... Okay, okay, we're done. Stop shooting the damn thing. And the line of sight you hear. Let's get out of the way. Okay, so for example, hi, kitty. For example, a previous score of Raging Blade did a critical hit for 63,000 common damage to morale. So previously I was doing like 3,000, 1,100, 1,600 damage. Renewing Strikes gave me a heal of 9,000 points. Oh, come on, kitty, get up there. And then after I swapped weapons, like Brutal Strikes was doing like 20,000 damage per hit. 10,000. So, yeah, the numbers are definitely higher with the new stuff. But to be fair, this is legendary, like maxed out. So that may very well be part of it. But yeah, so for example, I scored a critical hit with Wild Attack on the DPS target dummy for 49,955 common damage. So, yeah, the numbers are definitely higher with the new weapon. But again, it is maxed out, whereas my old one wasn't. So, well, actually, my old one was, but it wasn't legendary. So, I think in all... You want to fight? You want to fight? Yeah, we're gonna fight. We're gonna totally fight now. Yeah, looking at these numbers, they're... scored a critical hit with Remorseless Strike on the target dummy for 111,000... I'm sorry, 114,000 damage. That's a big deal. Anyway, we're pretty much done with that. So, I think that's for... I mean, for a first preview, I think that's going to be okay. We've been here for a couple of hours, and I do have to get to bed. I'm so sorry. It's already past my bedtime, and the cat wants to go to bed, so, you know, he's the real boss of the house. So that at least gives us an idea of what we're looking at. So main limitations are you will not be able to slot the exact... You can't double up on any of these traceries. So you will have to probably wind up picking up a couple of things that you didn't necessarily want, which is going to kind of suck, but it is what it is. So, the Brawler looks really fun. I would actually need to play with it a bit more to, you know, like get a rotation down to see, you know, builders and spend. It's basically a builders and then spender sort of deal. And so, I personally work off of I know which icon goes after which icon. So, I would be looking at, you know, aligning things so that I know where my builders are and I know where my spenders are. Versus how, you know, I hit buttons on my keyboard. But again, both things are going to be taking some iteration. Come on, get up there. So this is just the first look. Everybody's going to get a chance to play it tomorrow, mid-morning, early afternoon tomorrow. Is when they expect it to switch over. And I don't think they're actually taking the server down and restarting it. I think they're just going to take off whatever thing that's preventing people from logging in, whatever lock they have. So otherwise, if they might need to shut it down for a couple minutes to reboot, they'll probably announce it. Well, they will announce it. And then I hope everybody enjoys. So hopefully we'll get some more answers. I highly recommend checking out the streams of Bloodborne, Stina, Andang. I think Chromite was on Stina's show earlier. Also, check out Gingin. He had a crap ton of people in his chat, so I would imagine that's where all the raiders are. So if you want a raiders viewpoint, definitely check out Gingin. I think Zogog was also streaming. There's a lot of people. Those are just like the ones that had the most numbers that I saw during the day. I think it's possible tomorrow evening before Igaladwin's stream. It is possible that MVP might hop on and do a dev overview. If that does happen, it'll be around 7 o'clock in the evening, Eastern. If not, it may or may not happen. It's just a possibility, but, you know, check that out if it happens. And I will be back on here. My personal stream Thursday night is when I normally start streaming for the weekend. And I'll be playing some Legend of Zelda Wind Waker because that's what I do on Thursdays. And I love that game. I've beat it many times. We're going to beat it again. Anyway. You know the drill. Be good. And if you can't be good at it. Let's go see who is actually streaming the LotROs right now. Because, you know, much appreciation to Mr. Big Ed for the raid. I see Strim Tom is on. Strim Tom pretty much has everybody else. So, we just actually stream bombed him. So, let's go raid Strim Tom. He's a good dude. I met him once when we were all visiting Standing Stone a couple years ago. And Strim Tom literally caused himself, a couple of other players, and like 3 of the devs in our group who went out to lunch that day, stopped on the side of the street and did a Pokemon raid. So they're a bunch of nerds. So we're gonna send you over to Strim Tom. So he's definitely more well versed in the nitty gritty. He's more of a theory crafter. In fact, I'm surprised he doesn't work for Standing Stone already, but you never know. Anyway, back at the ranch. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on Thursday when we're not playing LotRO. But I'll be on the official Friday. I am told Bullroarer will probably not be open in time for my stream, so we'll probably get into our usual shenanigans on one of the servers. So be good if you can't be good. And, of course, scenario. No, I'm not surprised at all, Elda. He does that because that's Strim Tom. That's what he does. He's a professional streamer. He totally built a partnership based on the DDO community, which I think he's the first partner to do that. And it's really cool. So, you know, be good. If you can't be good, I will see you later. So, bye.